Wow, we've never had one of these before. Look at this. You know, I like to share my experiences with you as much as I can. I guess you wouldn't be able to speak about such matters. I don't really know. I'll tell you how he gets on, sort of thing. But anyway, look what's come through the jury service. Well, let me tell you, I am the hanging judge. I mean, the law is an arse. I mean, isn't it ridiculous? You see these sentences by some people, and then other people get away with it. You know, I'd be off with the heads sort of a judge, I would be, and be proud of it. And then I would be giving them 6 weeks or 6, but I would be giving them hard labour. Forget about locking them up just for the sake of locking them up. Oh, dear me, look at these forms that you get. Well, as it happens, I can't be doing this because I'm going on holiday. But if I'm on their radar, I'm guessing at some time during the next, if I'm on their list, they're going to use me, aren't they? I can only give one excuse, and I have got an excuse for this date that they're asking me for, so we will be sending off. But look at this. What? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me come back to you. Hold on. Before we got disturbed, yeah. I am the hanging judge, off with their heads. Give them hard service. I'd give them less time, but make them do 16 hours a day. Make them break rocks for 16 hours a day. Make sacks, do you know what I mean? Different categories. Obviously, there are people in there, and they accept their judgment, and they're not never going to run away. So, you know, get them out, fixing the roads, get them doing 16 hours a day, fixing potholes, I mean, cutting the grass, I mean, yeah, it's just the law is an arse. And to add injury, I mean, do your service, you know, be a member of the community, yeah, but isn't that a ridiculous amount? Look, that's how much you can claim on your money, according to this bit of paper that I'm reading. It's not even minimum wage, is it? To replace a day's wage, and you've been called to do your service. And okay, you know, we get taxed a lot of money if it didn't come out the tax man, if they've failed. But if this was a criminal and he was found guilty, then he should stand the cost of having all the people out there and paying them a decent wage for coming to judge them. Wow, and look at this, pence per mile that you can claim. It's not good, is it? It's not good at all. The law system just needs to be honest and seen to be honest, and just do the job it's supposed to do. And the people that are asked, I agree that, you know, ordinary citizens should, you know, strangers should come and judge a case, you know, and I agree that, you know, you have to sort of vet these. You don't want the complete nutters. You might be unlucky. You might end up getting your head cut off because there's a load of nutters decided against you. But look at this. What a ridiculous amount to offer you to cover your loss of wages. It's just, you know, it's mad. But I can't take this one at this case, and I've got a good reason not to, hopefully, if they accept it. But obviously, this is round the corner. Jury service, for me, seems like it's round the corner. I'm on their hit list. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Have any of you done jury service, and did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it an eye-opener? Or were you happy with what had happened, or are you unhappy? You know, you went there and it was a farce, you know. Anyway, I might not be able to tell you the details, but I can tell you my opinions, can't I? Yeah. So, I'm on the hit list to be a juror. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, let's have ourselves a little update on the disease, or if you don't already know, Thursday morning, 5 o'clock, I was off to work. Now, I don't go very far, I don't do very much. I am Mr. Quarter of a tank is empty or never let it run down. But the thing is, I can do it to you, but you can't do it to me, okay? Them's is the rules, them's has always been the rules. So you can rib me, take the mickey, you know, call me all sorts of names if you want. Because I certainly would be doing to you if you ran out. Anyway, I came to the lights at the top of the road and the thing just stopped. So instantly I presumed, oh damn, it needs diesel. Didn't even think of anything else, haven't, you know. So of course, 5 o'clock in the morning, I luckily it's slightly backwards off the set of lights. Luckily there was a little turning, but I just managed to get around the corner. There was a car behind me, so it was precariously dumped. Yeah, absolutely, it was dumped in a bad place on the corner, but it was just up the street, you know, same street that I live in. Anyway, I rang Nick straight away afterwards and said, Nick, do me a favour, mate, go and stick a sticker on it and just say, sorry, I've broken down. So thank you, Nick, for going to put this sticker on it, just in case somebody was thinking this is stolen, because if you dumped a car here, they've done it in the past, haven't they? Oh, you know, the old tentacles are going. So anyway, so I'm presuming it's run out of diesel. So anyway, the night came, I did my shift, didn't I? You can be lucky and you're back early, you can be unlucky it's back late. So I'd done 14 hours. It was about 7 o'clock by the time I got back. Anyway, oh no, so it broke, so I dumped the car, ran back to the house, picked up the Peugeot Debbie's car and said, sorry love, you're taking a taxi. And as it happened, it wasn't too bad of a thing. She leaves the house at 8:30. The taxi was 7 quid, 6 quid, 7 quid or something, so that wasn't too bad. Anyway, the Thursday night, basically we just grabbed it. Well, I threw some diesel in it. Yeah, I had a tank of diesel in the back, so I threw some diesel in it. I wondered if it was going to self-bleed. Basically, I just churned it, went hoping against hope that on the last death of the battery, it would boom and off it would go. Anyway, it didn't. So I churned and churned and churned and churned. So now that was a good thing. I had to drag it. It's not even 100 yards, a couple of 100 yards. So I had a towing eye. The moral of the story, make sure you got your towing eye, so at least you can drag the thing to safety. And basically that's all we've done, dragged it to safety. And we used the Peugeot to drag it with its towing link. And I happened to have a strap in the car, so that was fine. And dumped it here. So this is the continuation of the story. So first of all, we know it's got a flat battery. So I've got my electric lead. I'm going to put the charger on it, charge all day. Apparently that was very old-fashioned to just churn it. Apparently it's got an electric pump, so you should have just switched the ignition on, waited 30 seconds, switched it off, done it again, waited 30 seconds, done it again, 30 seconds. So I may have killed it, I may have not. What are you doing, Bob?
I just want to speak to you.
What? All right, okay, hold on. So that was just Debbie telling me we've put off the for nearly a year till April next year, the jury service. That's another story. Anyway, so I'm going to charge the battery. I'm going to do what it's supposed to do. If it's that, I presume it's run out of diesel. Because, you know, I don't do much, I don't go anywhere, I just pop here and I pop back and I think, oh, I must put diesel in. So I pop out again and I pop back and I think, oh, I must put diesel in. And I knew it wanted diesel. I knew why I didn't just go and put diesel in the damn thing, I don't know. Every time I remembered to put diesel in, I was already home and I couldn't be asked to get in the car and go and fill it round the corner. So hopefully this is the cure of it. Hopefully it's not the death of the disease, or who knows. It's not the death that I've killed it, or it's not the death that it died of something else. So This is the story of trying to revive the disease hole. So, let's carry on. And did you know that there is no bonnet release on these Fords? Did you know it's a little key? Yeah. And what you do, you put the key in, you flip this badge up, look, and you turn the key one way, and that should pop the bonnet up. That pops it. Then you've always got the catch that you put your finger underneath, don't you? So what you do is you turn it the other way, which then releases the bonnet up. Yeah. So you don't have to stick your fingers underneath. Hold on a minute, let me just go the next step. So I did sort of look. I was sort of looking for a filter with some sort of a plunger on top. But that's how old my knowledge is. I was just thinking, oh well, there'll be a filter. So I'm guessing that's the filter, is it? I don't know. Somebody said, for the sake of a couple of quid, it's worth changing the filter on it. So we might come to that at a later date, but it is well serviced. It had a good service before. Who's to say? May picked up rubbish. Anyway, for the first instance, for this job, we're just simply going to charge this battery up and leave it for, all day and charge it up and see what happens. I'm thinking afterwards, see these injectors? I might just undo, does that come off? I might just undo that injector to see if we've got anything coming through. It's airlocked, isn't it? I don't know if it is self, but I haven't got a clue. But we'll try that. If that doesn't fail, then obviously it'll be call the garage and get a man to come and look at it. But yeah, so that's where we stand at the diesel at the moment. It's from the car boot. I haven't charged many batteries with it, look. Orange means charging, needs to be charged, yeah. The polarity seems to be connected okay. Let's plug it in. What do we want? We want 12 volt fast, shall we? Yeah, that's 6 volt, that's 12 volt slow, that's 12 volt fast. Let's plug it in and see what goes bang. I've plugged it in. It says 0. If you unplug it, the thing dies. It plugs. So we've got power. It's it says it's at 0, and orange says charge. So I think it's working. It's not making a noise. Oh yes, it is. You can just hear it buzzing, can't you? So let's leave it there. Let's hope the wind doesn't blow the bonnet shut or slam it shut. It should be all right. No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just lay the bonnet on top of it. Hope it doesn't catch fire. Anyway, let's give that a bash. Right, so let's wait for an update and we'll attack it the proper way. But has it picked a whole load of filth up and has it now filled the filter? I'll probably, if it runs and fires, I'll send it up to the garage and get a filter change done on it as quick as possible. But let's see if the diesel's going to live. Well, do you remember I did a film of this, didn't I? Arriving, and then I passed you on to Scout Crafter and he finished the film off. Well, anyway, at the very same time I ordered these, but these were these were 4 weeks behind. It says, oh, it's not coming to the, so these are 4 weeks behind. I've waited quite a long time for these. Again, the same film. They're not quite the same as the ones that Scout Crafter is going to show you, but here we are, look. Sonoda, lovely package. Slip joint pliers, yeah. Wow, with the yellow handles. Really nice packaged. And it's not the worst of the bubble wrap. You just unfold the side of it, which is really nice. There was a slightly smaller. This isn't the exact set of pliers that I was looking for. I think this number was correct. That was the right number. And I ordered this. It's not quite the same number, so it's not quite the same thing, but it'll do. It'll do. These are, I think they're slightly bigger. These, nevertheless, it's a pair of slip joint pliers, and they've arrived. They've finally arrived, yeah. So what I'm going to do, look, really nice. Look, really good. What I noticed, there's like on this pair, there's like a cutter. There's a cutter here, and it says on the covering that it cuts wire. Yeah, so that's good. And a grip. And I always, you know, being a Scoutcrafter #1 fan, with the thousands of other #1 fans, I never wouldn't buy it, would I? Anyway, it took them 4 weeks to arrive, and they did arrive, mind. You know, sometimes when there's a delay, you think, oh yeah, we've heard that story before, and you thought your money was going to disappear. Anyway, they've arrived. I'm really pleased with them. So I'm going to hand you over now, as I did before. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. But I couldn't find the exact ones. But anyway, I'll hand you over to Scoutcrafter now and let him finish telling you all about them. Much better than I do. So remember, we're watching Scoutcrafter. Just put Scoutcrafter in. He does fantastic films, so let's see what John has to say about them.
Nice, right? Well, when I saw this and I ordered it, and then I was watching some other reviews and I found another pair that I said, wow, I gotta have that. So check out what else I bought. I bought a second pair. Like, I need another pair of, but these are different. Can you see how these are different? First of all, take a look at the packaging. They always do a nice job, right, with their packaging on here. Let's cut this open. Let me show you what's so different about it, why I had to have it. Okay, I cut this off. Now, look at this. This has an internal spring. I love springed pliers.
No, I didn't get spring ones.
Because, you know, otherwise you got to put your finger in there and kind of manipulate it back. But when this spring is just super smooth, very easy.
We might have to go and find these.
And again, it's got that, the open, and it springs on the wide too. I don't know how they do it because I don't even see the spring. It's internal. I don't know, but it works fantastic. It's a spring plier. It's got the nice handles. These handles are very similar to channel lock handles, but in yellow. Just beautiful. Look at the fit and finish again. No sharp corners. Beautiful milling, right? Look at that. Nice rivet over here. Easy and terrific, right? What do you think? So, you know, I'm like I said, I've been big into Japanese tooling. My buddy Kent is always sending me Japanese production facilities, factories. They're like small factories. These people come in every day and they do their best work. You know, they really take pride in their workmanship. So I picked this. These were like $20 with the spring, and again 17. Just throwing them out there. Mike made me do it, so now I'm sure there's a couple of you that just went online and ordered yourself.
That's me. Yeah.
Remember,
Guilty as charged.
Is the PLC 200U, PLC 200U.
We got
You see that? So
PL 200.
the right one.
Yeah.
And there you go. What do you think?
So, wasn't quite the same. I couldn't find them. Maybe we'll look again. Maybe they've come back on stock or they've moved them, but I'm happy enough with these. These are all right. So we did get the two pairs. These are a great pair, and there was a great story on that. and this is the other pair. And should we get those spring ones? Should we? Well, car boot money allowance and accidentally buying stuff on eBay, because I never, not eBay, Amazon, I never actually buy anything off Amazon. I just have a look and then accidentally press the button by mistake, and miraculously they arrive in the post. Shh, that's a good ploy, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, the 2 pairs have arrived. Should I order the other ones if I can find them? Do some wild animal hunting. I always, having the patio doors is one thing open. Hold that, Babs. Hold that, Babs.
You need, yeah, put that
I
piece
know.
of paper
Yeah, wait.
underneath it.
Yeah, he's not quite in yet. Don't trap his legs, and then gently slide.
Oops, sorry.
Gently, you got it?
Yeah.
Gently, let's have a look at him. There you are. Use a big pot.
Lovely.
Just gently slide him underneath.
Right, now go on, stick him by some flowers because he might be a bit dopey.
He having the patio doors is good, but you wasp and that we kill straight away with the spray or swap them. But these we don't. Okay, flowers.
Put him on the lavender.
Okay, hold on then. Step right.
He might be a bit dopey and need something to eat.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you do?
Just let him go on it.
Yeah, mate. Go on. And have something to eat. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, he's hungry enough. Can we take this away now? He's got it. The wind.
Alright, it's a bit blowy. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Let him have something to eat. It should be alright.
Ooh, it's very windy.
Yeah.
There you are, he's having his little... He'll have some food now and he'll feel better.
Is he eating?
I think so.
Alright. Seems to be feeling his full.
Little legs are going anyway. Something's moving. It stopped flipping blowy. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. So having the sliding doors open are great, but we do get visitors occasionally, and some we kill and squat, and others we rescue. So they were delivered the 3rd of June, and these were the 20 delivered 26th of June. So shall we? We're not going shopping. We're not shopping. We don't intend to buy anything, but we can look, can't we? And if our finger does accidentally slip across to the buy it now, well, so be it. So I've got a bit of a shaky finger. Let's look first. Yeah, let's look first. So here's the first set that we bought. 16. They're in the basket, yeah. Not the same. Oh, are these the ones? Ah, no, it's not the same number. What number did John say? It was a 200 something, wasn't it? Yeah, what's them? They're the pliers. No. No. They're a spring-loaded slip joint pliers. Let's check out the film and let's put that code in. Yeah, let's check out the film, John Scoutcrafter, and we'll put that code. But those are the ones that we've just bought. We've got them. Yeah, we've got those, which are fantastic. Now we're looking for a PL 200 something. Hold on, let's just check. So that's the great thing about YouTube. You can just watch something and you don't have to remember. You've just got to remember what to go back to. PLC, right. PLC, yeah. 200S. So 200S. What does that do? What does that give us? There's those pliers. There's those. Look, they're not over here in the UK. Wow. They're not on Amazon. Over here in the UK. So, I wonder if we can go to just that there. And just their products. Wonder. See, there's not much distance between add to basket and buy it now, is there? See, look, you add something to that. Oh, they're not here, you know. No, I don't think they're here in the UK. Because if they were on it, we'd be on it like a car bonnet, wouldn't we? Yeah. Unfortunately. But the thing is with Amazon, PL200, yeah, that's what we ordered, wasn't it? We've got them. I think I paid a bit more for them. There's a PL200. I think there was 2 sizes and this is the bigger size. Hold on, let's go back to orders. These are only 14 quid. Oh no, 8 or 6 inch and an 8 inch, yeah. So these are they the 8 inch? Is that the 8 inch? Anyway, it doesn't seem as if we can find the ones we want. Put it in the right way now, look. PLC-200S. And it still doesn't come up with them. Yellow handles. So in our case, they're not available. Blimey. Plenty of Sonoda other tools here, isn't there? But not them for whatever reason. But what? Oh, 200S. No, it's not the S. Look, it's not got the S. Is it the same sort of? No, it's not got the same frontage neither. It's got like a slightly longer nose on it. But whilst we're here, Scoutcrafter did mention some cut-off pliers. Let's go. Oh, now what are these? They look very similar, but they're not the same ones, are they? And it doesn't say anything about the spring. Spring loaded. Right, we'll have to dig a bit further. I'll keep digging, and if anything happens, I'll let you know. Have found. We have found. Let's investigate this a bit further. We have found this KBN 150. What shall we do? A 6-inch, yeah, because I've got pretty big hands. Yeah, I've got pretty big hands. Shall we put it to the basket, or shall we buy it now? What should we do? I think we should add it to the basket. Oh, damn, was that the wrong? Oh, I think I've pressed the wrong button again, darling. Yeah. They're on their way. They are on their way. Let's see, are they going to let it go? Yeah. Come on. Your order has been processed. Yeah, lovely. So we got those to look forward to. Look, they're coming tomorrow. Fantastic. Coming tomorrow. We done. It didn't quite fit, did it?
It wouldn't go down the aerial properly.
Yeah.
It's too high in front of. So I've unpicked it.
Yeah.
I've got to take those few stitches out there.
Yeah.
I've put it back on. I've tacked it. Just mind in case I stab you.
And you've tested it.
So just run my sewing machine down there.
Yeah.
So it'll come over there a little bit, but it'll be all right.
Should be able to go on the aerials a bit better.
And it goes past the thick
Plenty
bit.
material. Okay.
Because we need to get it lower.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's going to break the aerials.
Yeah, bend the aerials. Okay. So just a quick update. I have ordered on the wing. Let's have a look. Here's the bloke. He does show us what we got to do and what you got to take off. But you basically got to take off this front cover off the front of the bike and replace it. Apparently, Colin Appleyard did these trikes. I spoke to a very knowledgeable, nice bloke. And when they build the trikes, they take the ABS pumps here. So these ABS pumps that are in the way for this bloke, hopefully are missing on ours. So it should be easy to done. It's only 13 bolts around the side. And then the casing. So that's what we're going to do. Let me run this forward a little bit. Does it go back down under there? The casing, hold on, because we've had the air filters done, haven't we? When the electrics got done. So apparently it's a swine of a job. You've even got to take, or you've got to move the fuel tank. Look at this. You not only has to remove the airbox, on the Goldwing you sit on the tank. So you've even got to move the air tank on it. It looks a right swine of a job. You take off the airbox, but he told me when they do the trikes, they take the ABS pumps off, so you don't have to do that. Go to all this rigmarole. So anyway, we've ordered them. They're coming from Ruislip Honda, which we always get our parts from. So hopefully, we've got to try somewhere with the trike. We've got to begin somewhere. So we're going to change that and then let's see what happens. Just for you to know, we are planning to go to the Ace Cafe. There's a Goldwing meeting at the Ace Cafe in London. So the next trip out will be to the Ace Cafe in London. The Goldwing meeting, if the piece of junk that we've got starts. Well, I was just checking out, put Reggie on the road, Ace Cafe. It's 2018 and we had the Triumph Rocket and we went down to Rocket Day, didn't we? So yeah, the last time we were in the Ace Cafe was in 2018 and we went down to the Ace Cafe. Yeah, arriving at the Ace, where were we? Arriving at the Ace Cafe, yeah, watching Michael on the way back in the Ace Cafe, arriving at the Ace Cafe, a Rocket Day at the Ace, yeah. A Rocket at the Ace too. So yeah, it's about time we went down to the Ace Cafe and had a bit of fun.